and both the team which won the semi-finals are into the finals. Digital Powerhouse versus Tanish Solitaires. Digital Powerhouse won the toss and opted to bat first. This would be very interesting match. Every player is excited to play this match. Every player wants to give his best. This is the time to prove themselves that they are the best in the field, and that's the reason they are playing the final match of this tournament. All the best to both the teams. They're already geared up. The field is already set up by Tanishq Solitaires with the strategy to bowl. Yeah. It is Titan Thunders who are all set in the field there, who are charged to bowl their bowling to Digital Powerhouse. Digital Powerhouse is yet to send their batters. Once the umpires enters the field, we would start with the batter walking in. The teams who are into the final are both from Group B. The first and second, Digital Powerhouse lead with a net run rate of 5.49, with the Titan Thunder Finance following them with 5.17. Digital Powerhouse have won all the 5 matches while Titan Thunders have lost one. This would be a tough contest between the teams, and the best would lift the trophy for the day today. For Titan Thunders, we have seen Harshvardhan performing as an all-rounder. He has taken 6 wickets in the last 5 innings and was very economical. We'll be starting the match once the umpires enters the ground. requesting Praveen if in and around the ground to help us out with the new ball. The squad for Digital Powerhouse has Abhishek, Amit Kumar Sharma, Jagdish, Karthik, Madan, Manan, Martin Joshua, Navin, Tinku, Pavan, Pugal, and Shravan. And on the Titan Thunder Finance, we have Mohan, Achyut, Arvind, Ganesh, Harshvardhan, Kaustav, Nandan, Pavan Kumar, Pramod, Praveen, and Vijay Nalmala. The final match of this tournament is all about to start once the umpires enter the ground. We have seen Harshvardhan for Titan Thunder Finance playing 6 innings and scoring 123 with an average of 30 runs per match with a strike rate of 180. Expectations are high on both the players here. The other player is Praveen from Titan Thunder again, who has played 4 innings and had scored 104. Karthik for Digital Powerhouse is another batsman who is on 104, scoring that in his 5 innings with a strike rate of 273, which is the max out of the top batters here. He can change the fate of the game anytime if he gets a couple of good hold onto the ball when he's batting. And the last is Sagar with 101 with a strike rate of 171. So it would be the tough match here with Harshvardhan, Praveen, and Karthik already playing for their teams on one of the sides that they represent, while Sagar did not get an opportunity to play here. He had performed well till now, till the semi-finals. Umpires are ready, fielders are ready, and the batsmen have just entered the field. And for the umpiring of this final match, we have Dilip and Shreyas. Batter name? We need one player from Digital Powerhouse to join us here, and one player from Titan Thunders.
Request Digital Powerhouse to send one player to the commentary box. Digital Powerhouse, one non-playing player to come near the commentary box. Yep. People sitting in the ground, please come out of it.
We see a couple of people in the ground there on the offside near the point and cover. The first over is all about to start with Titan Thunders. Kaustav holding the ball. Umpires are ready, batters are ready, scorer is ready. Commentators are up to the visibility here. First ball by Kaustav, that's a dot ball. Sangamesh is the striker, and on the non-striker we have Abhishek. Kaustav to Sangamesh. That's been pulled. That's been pulled towards the long on. Doesn't get it cleared. First wicket of Digital Poros falls here. Attempt for a long shot from Manan. That is Sangamesh. Arvind holds it well. That's a nice catch on the deep long on field there. Could not see the position. It was well timed shot, but unfortunately it did not reach the distance. Landed straight into the hands of the fielder. Had to leave. Sangamesh tries the best. Could not be lucky here. He had to leave the crease after that catch being caught by the fielder. Arvind did show that he is a big good hands at the boundary line. It cannot miss him. New batter Pugal will be striking Kaushik again. Kaustav. Kaustav to Pugal. That's a full toss being connected towards the mid wicket. Gets a single run quickly there. Would there be a second run? No, the batters are a little easier here. They are yet to start their legs stretched. They decide not to run the second one. One run. The ball goes to the mid wicket. The fielder there? Who's the fielder? Arvind picks the balls and throws it back to the bowler. No, they will not. They will not. I'll not. I know that. Kaustav to Abhishek. Hits it towards the point slide. Misfield there by the fielder. Fielder name. Pramod. Dribbles the ball there. Jesse 2. No run. That's a dot ball. Kaustav to Abhishek again. Left hand batsman Abhishek. The bowler bowled around the wicket. That was very nice ball. Straight into the bat. On the line and length. Could not get any runs there. Abhishek just defends the ball in front of the wicket. The last ball by Kaustav to Abhishek in his first over. That's a good ball. Very nice ball. An appeal for an out there. Caught behind. Umpire does not move. That's a good over which ends up Kaustav gives only one run in his over with one wicket into his account. To follow me will be Manish to take over the second over as commentator.
Hi everyone. Digital Powerhouse under a bit of pressure after losing the first wicket. But let me tell you, they are the only undefeated team in the tournament so far. But do not underestimate the Titan Thunders. They come to the final on the back of a great semi-final match where they defeated a team which was undefeated the whole tournament, that is Titan Strikers. So both the teams very much deserving of this final. Change in bowling. Harsha now comes into the attack. Very balanced team Titan Thunder. A lot of bowling options for the captain to try out. All set for the second over. Harsha with the ball. So as you can see, it's a very measured approach by Digital Powerhouse after losing that wicket. Again, just happy taking singles all around the park. The power play over is now done. The first over is the power play over. The next power play over will be over number 10. So it's a 10 over game. Digital Powerhouse ensuring that they are not losing any further wicket. Happy to just nudge around and play the ball in the gaps. But Titan Thunder will be keen to get another scalp here. Harsha having a check on the field. This time comes round the wicket to the left hander. Some final checks by Harsha. I think the umpire is having a word with Arvind. Oh, that's straight on the legs. I think that's a very tight line by Harsha. And the ploy seems to be very clear. They are not allowing any gap whatsoever, any room for the lefty to open his arms. Very tight line and length by Harsha. That's a full length ball, but the batsman misses it completely. I think this is going to be interesting because how the Digital Powerhouse players react will be very important to see, because Titan Thunder seems to be bowling with a clear strategy. Sure. That's high up in the air, but falls in the gap. Fielder doesn't make an attempt to take the catch. Achyut is the fielder there. Let me tell the players that the umpire is yet to have lunch, so don't be nasty with him. You know, the decisions can go against you.
Sorry for that. Please continue the match. I'm sorry. That's a sportive effort from my colleague here from the Titans company requesting
Apologies to the
apologies
umpire.
there.
Final ball coming up. That's a lovely shot in the gap. And a misfielding there. That's a boundary. Lovely shot by Digital Powerhouse. And that will give them some mileage, some impetus in this innings.
Manish, looking at this match, you know both the teams. You had been part of the organization. If you would want to be neutral and take a bet on one team, which would be the team that you would want to think of?
Oh, I think it's a very difficult decision because, both the teams look, very balanced to take the trophy. Yeah. So far, I think Titan Thunder has made the first move in the right direction because they have taken a wicket and there's a change in umpire right now. So, both the umpires very experienced, affiliated to the KSCA, and there's a change this time.
Don't talk about umpires.
What is wrong? Final ball.
We'll take the conversation.
And once again, nice shot straight to the fielder. Single taken. And with this, the second over comes to an end.
Manish, again, we have Abhishek and Pugal in the middle, and on the bowling side, we have Harshvardhan. While one wicket is down, I feel I'm comfortable and confident that Digital Powerhouse would not lose hopes on that, and they would try there and stretch their arms as and when it is required when they see the bat ball. What's your thought on that?
Not at all. Digital Powerhouse have all the power to go all guns blazing.
Mon is the new bowler who takes up the ball to bowl his first over. It's the third over of the match, and we have one added to the scorecard. With this, the score moves to 9 for the loss of one wicket. Abhishek on the striking and the left-hand batsman. Mohan will be bowling to him. The best bowler and the best batsman are in the middle. That's a quicker one, slightly outside the leg stick. Well within the line. Well kept by the keeper there. What is the confusion? An appeal for a catch there, which has been put down by the umpire. Mohan to Abhishek. That's been taken up. That's been taken up. This should be caught. A silly mid-off catches it. Mid-off rather catches it. The fielder name, sir? Arvind gets it easy into his hands. This is the second catch of the match. The first batsman had a bigger hit, was caught at the long on. The second is on mid-off. The left-hand batsman, the most powerful, is out of the crease now. This is bit an unfortunate time or a bit of unluck there. Naveen Tinku is the new batsman who is entering, seeing him for the first time today. Naveen Tinku. No, today I'm seeing him for the first time in the middle. That's what I said. It's not that.
He didn't came for bat, that's it.
Most of the players would not know his capabilities. He has been seen in the middle there for the first time, representing Digital Powerhouse. Mohan already with his 3 balls down has got 1 wicket with 1 run being given to the batter team. That's a nice shot. Was stylish there. Gives a little of depth and a feeler to the audience here that he can bat well. Naveen Tinku opens up his quota with 1 run with a single. Mohan to Pugal again. That's been bowled on the leg stick. That's a good attempt for an Yorker on the leg stick. The batsman could not time it well. Misses it, gets it on his pads. Rather on his legs. No run, it's a dot ball. The last ball of the second over of Mohan. A bit of confusion there. White ball. That's an end of third over. At the end of 3 overs, we have 13 on the scorecard for the loss of 2 wickets for Digital Powerhouse.
Titan Thunder Finance making all the moves in the right direction. 2 wickets very quickly taken by them. Very good ground fielding. Good catching, I must say. Not a single catch dropped. And I think there's a change in strategy. Wicket keeper Pawan now comes into the attack. Pawan with the PA1 jersey, ready to take off over the wicket. That's the beauty of a balanced team. Any player can come to ball whenever required. Naveen Tinku on strike. Oh, that's a lovely shot. But there's a fielder there and good fielding by Praveen out there. Just a single. So as you can see, this is what happens when early wickets fall. Players are reluctant to play in the air. Ground shots being played by Digital Powerhouse. Oh, once again a lovely shot, but there's a fielder there. Nandan is the fielder, comfortably collects it. Another single. So Titan Thunder Finance is now forcing Digital Powerhouse to just deal in singles because they have been taking wickets. Once again, good shot straight to the fielder Mohan. There's a fumble and a run stolen. Very good running between the wickets by Naveen and Pugal. This should be stopped. This was not an easy single, but they stole it under Mohan's nose. Pawan once again getting ready. Oh, that's bowled on the legs. I think Pugal is forcing himself too much to play the big shots. This was to be hit, but I think he missed it completely. A lot depends on Pugal because he is there on the crease for quite some time now. That's a lovely shot high up in the air. Praveen is under it and that's gone. Third wicket for Titan Thunder Finance, and what a way they have come to the final in a grand fashion. Looks like a very complete team. 16 runs for the loss of 3 wickets now. Digital powerhouse. I think they have somewhat found out a way to tackle the digital powerhouse, Titan Thunder Finance. Again, I am repeating myself. Digital powerhouse is the undefeated team of the tournament so far. The new batsman in is Karthik, and we all know what damage this guy can do. They say he is a silent assassin with the bat. Will he be able to show some magic today? Big match player Karthik comes to the crease, marking his ground. All eyes on Karthik now if he can rack a carnage out of this final. Oh, this is nothing but pressure. This is what pressure does. Never seen Karthik defend this way. But at the end of the fourth over, Digital Powerhouse 16 for the loss of 3 important wickets.
That's perfect, Manish. Couple of quick wickets have put the batters in a bit of pressure. They don't want to attempt big shot, but I see Naveen practicing it shot for the air, and he has been successful in connecting those balls also. Who's the bowler? Praveen will be bowling his second over. This is first over of Praveen. I think there is another Praveen.
There is a Pawan. This is Praveen.
Praveen will be bowling his first over and Naveen on the strike. That's a good ball. Another wicket down here. Attempting a big shot. Gets connected on the edge. Goes to the keeper. Pawan holds it well. Fifth catch of the day for Pawan. He has not dropped the catch behind the wickets yet. That's what makes the difference to the fielding team. A good catch and a good field always turns the matches, even if they are at the end of losing it, a slight change towards them. This has been a wonderful time for the fielders here. They had been most successful in whatever they attempted it. The bowling has been perfect to the line and length. The batters are little bit missing their shot, mistiming it, are edging it badly. They're already 4 down for the loss. They're already 4 down, scoring 16 runs at the end of 4.1 overs. Martin is the new batsman. He's another powerful batsman of the team. We have seen him, what he had done in the last match. He can still make the team get a better, decent score from here. Another attempt, white ball, extra runs. Martin shows no temperament here. He just wants to go whacking the ball straight away into the big hit. Misses it. Umpire calls it wide. That's a nice ball on the leg stick. Gets 1 run there. Karthik on the strike, playing Praveen. That's a good ball. That's a very nice ball. Well delivered outside the off stick. Pressure mounting on the batters there. Karthik and Martin. Karthik on the striker end. Wants to convert every ball into the bigger shots. Missing out on their singles. Overs getting completed. We are already on the 4.4 overs as of now. On 20 for the loss of 4 wickets. That's another good delivery attempt for a Yorker, but does not get the ball. York fully just drops in front of the batter. Misses the stick. Reaches the hands of Pawan, the keeper there. Digital Powerhouse is already with 4 wickets. They are attempting bigger shots. That's another good ball on the leg side, straight into the feet of the ball. Batter, a good, perfect Yorker being attempted there. End of the over. Back to Manish.
Excellent bowling by Titan Thunder. No wonder they are the finance team. They have been very miserly in giving runs. Digital powerhouse need to re-strategize because the run rate is just 4 after the end of 5 overs. So half the innings has gone by with only 20 on the board. They need to find a way to break the shackles now.
Manish, I feel they have to hold for another over, try to get couple of 1, 2, 3s, than trying the bigger one and missing it completely. But again, you know the team better there.
Oh, absolutely. Harsha into the attack once again. Round the wicket to Martin. The ball is in the gap this time, and I think they'll steal an easy single. So, as I said, finance bowling has been really miserly today. They are not giving runs whatsoever, and Digital Powerhouse will have to show some power to steal runs from the Titan Thunder. But let me tell you, if there is one man who can change the course of the game, that man is on strike now. That's a lovely shot, and it's a boundary. It's a missed catch. 4 given by the umpire. And I must tell you, this catch can be very costly in the context of the game. Straight into the hands of the fielder. But Praveen, I think, was not ready to handle it. And Karthik is still there on the crease. This can be the start of many big shots from Karthik. As I told, if there is one man who can do it for the Digital Powerhouse, it is Karthik. Score 25 now. Once again high up in the air. And a 6 to Digital Powerhouse. As I said, a clutch player Karthik is showing why he is highly valued in the cricketing circles. Harsha is generally a very good bowler, but now he errs in his line and length and gets the treatment from Karthik. So now Digital Powerhouse showing the power that they possess. Once again lovely shot by Karthik, straight into the gap, but nice fielding there by Achyut. You know, all the players are playing this like a true final. Nobody is willing to leave an inch of the ground for the other team. Round the wicket, Harsha. Martin gives a big heave, but just for a single. Straight it goes to Nandan. Harsha is a seasoned player. He knows how to take control of the innings. But once again, Karthik on strike. Can this be a biggie? That's a lovely shot straight into the gap, but Arvind does a good job there. And Kostov backs it up. Once again, chance of a run out, but Karthik, swift like a bird, arrives on the crease. So at the end of the 6th over, Digital Powerhouse is now 35 for the loss of 4 wickets.
We have 35 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 6 overs. In the middle, we have Karthik, who has already scored 13 with his 8 ball being played there. 1-4 and 1-6. Harshvardhan was slightly expensive in the last over. Who's the new bowler? Pawan back to bowling. Pawan will be bowling to Martin Joshua, left-hand batsman. Connects full toss, drives it towards the covers, gets a single run there. That's a good fielding from, what's the name of the fielder there? Arvind. Pavan to Karthik. That's been driven again towards the mid wicket. Gets a single run there first. They don't attempt for the second. The powerful shots are directly going to the fielders. They have to gap them to get bigger runs, or they have to hit them slower and take a couple of extra runs by running in between the wicket. The bowlers are making the batters very hard to get their boundaries here.
Up the ante now.
Pavan to Martin. One more. Driven towards the long on, gets a single run there. Karthik on the strike again with his 14 on the scorecard. Score moves to 38. That's a full toss. Pull towards the fine leg. No mercy on the ball. Gets the swing of the bat. Pacing the ball. Just drives it towards the leg. Gets a fine leg shot. Covers 4 more runs for his team. Score moves to 42. Karthik has played 10 balls and he's already on 18 with the 10 balls with 2 boundaries and 1 big shot outside the boundary. Pavan to Karthik again. That's been driven towards the mid wicket. This time the fielder holds the ball, returns the ball back to the keeper. Bowler here. Achyut is the fielder there. Arvind is the fielder. The last ball of this over by Pavan will be bowled to Martin. That's another good shot towards the long on. Gets 1 run quickly there. Would they run for the second? Yes, they have decided to run for the second. Gets it covered completely. That's a fastest, quickie, cheeky run there between Martin and Karthik. To Manish now.
So after the end of the 7th over, Digital Powerhouse are 45 for the loss of 4 wickets. But more importantly, I think Karthik's presence on the pitch is reassuring for them. But they just have 18 balls now and they need to maximize the score. Let me remind you, this is the grand finale of the Titan Cricket Carnival men's tournament. And anything below 80 will keep the Titan Thunder interested to chase for glory.
Manish, with this current run rate, they seem to score somewhere around 60. Do you think bigger hits are more to be witnessed now?
Yes, obviously. They have to hit the big shots. Praveen into the attack. That's high up in the air. And the ball seems to be lost. I hope all the cars are insured, because as long as Karthik is batting, there seems to be some damage that is going to happen out there. I think from next time we can approach Echo to sponsor this tournament, because if they start hitting like this, many cars are going to get damaged. So Praveen, who is otherwise a very good bowler, has taken already a couple of wickets in this match, needs to change his line and length and adjust, because Karthik seems to be in the mood. Oh, that's a lovely ball. That's a lovely ball. But again, they steal a single. That's a good presence of the mind. And this is what happens when the team is under pressure. A dot ball converted into 2 runs. 2 bye runs. And credit to be given to the Digital Powerhouse players. I think this is good presence of mind. Praveen bowled an excellent delivery. Once again, a big heave. This time Pawan makes no mistake. I think the round the wicket angle suits Praveen's bowling, so he might want to continue with that. Karthik is batting on 25. Once again, lovely length. And I think that's a very good stumping. Pawan does the trick for Titan Thunder, and Karthik has to depart. A very, very cheeky dismissal there for Karthik, and his beautiful innings comes to an end thanks to Pawan's presence of mind behind the wickets. Currently, Digital Powerhouse are 53 for the loss of the fifth wicket in the form of Karthik. And kudos to Pawan, who did a great job. So we have the new batsman coming in. Batsman is Pawan.
Pawan is the new batter. That's a good shot which has been back towards the mid wicket. Gets a single run. Well kept by the fielder there.
Achyut.
Achyut. Achyut is the fielder who had to wait for the ball. Gets the hold on the ball, returns it back to the bowler.
Martin back on strike. Praveen ready to bowl the final delivery. Change of field. Here goes Praveen. That's a lovely shot. It's in the gap, and that's a beautiful boundary. So with this Martin's boundary, Digital Powerhouse moves to 58 for the loss of 5 wickets. And there's a special announcement. If anybody has not had lunch till now, please go and have your lunch. Lunch is available for people who are yet to have it. I know the match is interesting, but please fill your tummies before you see the final innings. Score 58 for the loss of 5 wicket. 8 overs.
We have last 2 overs of this first innings of the final match. The score is on 58, and on the striking end we have Martin and Pawan. Martin is the batter, right? Pawan gets a big hit there. The ball drops in between no man's land. 1 run has been easily taken. No attempt for the second. Martin sends Pawan back. Doesn't want that run. He wanted the strike. Mohan to Martin now. Martin is on 11 with that 7 balls that he has played. Gets it. The ball gets an outer edge of the bat, spins in between there, reaches the hand of the keeper. 1 run is taken. That's 1 run there. That was very quick run in between the wicket. The keeper was well behind the ball. Still they were able to get that single quick run. Mohan to Pawan. That's been pulled. That's been pulled. This is second bigger shot of this innings. As Manish said, the ball is landing into the parking zone and some of the cars may have some damage which has to be checked. That's another wonderful shot, a stylish shot, had enough time there. Could get to the ball. Mohan to Pawan. That's a quick ball, very faster than the earlier one. Slightly outside the off stick, ball within the line. That's the beautiful ball which Mohan has bowled there. Pawan did not anticipate that. Much quicker than the earlier one. Another good ball. Dot balls will not help the batters. 66 for the loss of 5 wickets. And we have last ball of the 9th over to go. This time Pawan gets it. He ensures it clears the boundary. His 2 dot balls are being now accounted for a big run. He reaches 14. Score moves to 72 for the loss of 5 wickets. And we are at the last over of the first innings. And to join me here, I request Manish again to comment on a couple of balls.
I think Digital Powerhouse are finally getting their ploy right. But I am very amused to see that the captain of Digital Powerhouse is yet to take the ground. Amit himself being a very good batsman. I think have they missed a trick there by not promoting Amit up the order? That is something we need to discuss post this innings. Seems to be a clear strategy, but Amit himself is a very formidable batsman. Could have made a huge difference.
Manish, the score is 72. What do you think the team can get for the batters? Digital powerhouse.
Anything below 90, I think Digital Powerhouse would be pretty disappointed, because although they have got a good bowling, but we should know this is a final, and Titan Thunder will give their more than 100% to win this.
That makes sense, Manish. So expecting somewhere around 90. Both the best batsmen of the team, Martin, Joshua and Pawan, are in the middle. The bowling will be from Kaustav.
And mind you, this is a power play over, so only two fielders are outside the inner circle. That is going to help the batsman.
That's perfect.
Kostov to Martin. Once again a wide delivery. Let me tell you, Kostov is a very good bowler from Titan Thunder Finance. Okay, it's been updated as a fair delivery. So Kostov getting his length right this time.
Score moves to 75. We have 5 more deliveries to go in this over.
We are waiting for the official update on the Creek Heroes. The score now moves to 75 in 9.1 delivery. That is the current update in Creek Heroes. This is the last over, so ideally it should be a single. I think they're making some changes.
Yeah. 73 is what we see in the scorecard for the loss of 5.
And that's a wide ball, yeah, correct. That's a lovely shot by Costo Martin. And it's given as a 6 by the umpire.
That's a wonderful cover drive. Getting 6 on the cover shot is not that easy. A left-hand batsman makes it look so easy that he gets enough time on the ball. He gets to push the ball outside the boundary on the offside. 6 more added to his team.
So while you are enjoying the batting of Martin, let me again tell you, if you are yet to have lunch, please go and have your lunch. The score moves to 79. 5 more deliveries to go. Once again high up in the air, and we'll wait for the umpire. It's been given as a boundary. Score moves to 83, and Digital Powerhouse Martin is now showing why he was sent ahead of Amit.
Martin looks to have realigned himself. He was a strong hitter on the leg side. Now he has planned his batting. He knows that the bowlers are bowling on his off. He makes himself a space there, gets a bit of it and hits it cleanly outside the covers.
Third delivery of the over, final over of the innings underway. Once again, that's a miss. Huge appeal. Okay, we have an interesting news here. Martin's last boundary actually went on to hit a drone there. So Martin looks very keen, searching for drones all around the park. I don't know where.
Score is 83 for the loss of 5. Kaustav to Martin. That's a full toss which has been bowled towards the offside. The batter takes it nicely, gets the ball pulled out of the boundary. 6 more runs.
And the score moves to 89. Digital powerhouse. Two more deliveries left. And I think this is proper final over carnage from Digital Powerhouse. They're showing all the power in the final over of the innings.
Will they make it 100?
Let's wait and watch.
Two more balls to go. Two more big shots can take that score to 100.
Cost up to Martin. Once again a lovely shot. Straight in the gap, and that's a boundary. And with this, Digital Powerhouse goes beyond the 90 run mark. Currently 93 with one more delivery to go.
Martin has completed 30 runs. He's on 32 now. There should be a change of the batter. Amit.
And now to face the final delivery of the innings, the captain Amit Kumar finally comes to the pitch. He reminds me of Mahendra Singh Dhoni coming to take the final delivery of the innings.
Manish already setting the expectation. The bigger shot is expected from the captain.
Power of Mahendra Singh Dhoni and jersey of Sachin Tendulkar, the number 10. Can he do magic?
Kaustav has a challenge here with the ball. It's the last ball.
And Kaustav is all set to bowl the final ball of this innings. Can Amit make his presence felt? Here goes Kaustav. Ball is in the air, but straight to Praveen. They want to steal 2 runs, but I think it's a... We'll wait for the umpire's decision. They say it's short running, and with this, I think there is no run secured of the final delivery. And we are waiting for the final confirmation on the Creek Heroes app.
Digital Powerhouse has scored 93.
Correct.
And they have set a target of 94 for their opponents. The last run is not counted in because the striker, after hitting the ball, did not touch the crease on the non-striker, ran behind.
I think both the teams will be mighty pleased with their effort. Titan Thunder kept it tight, restricting Digital Powerhouse to a score below 100. And after losing wickets initially, Digital Powerhouse will also be very happy with the result that they have got.
That's perfect, Manish. This match would not be as easy as... To give you some statistics of the first innings, where Digital Powerhouse batted, we had Karthik scoring 25 of 15, Martin Joshua with 32, playing 13 balls, and Pawan with 14 of 6. These are the top hitters for Digital Powerhouse. And we had 9 extras. That is very interesting. It all proves that the lesser you have extras, the harder the batsman would find themselves to hit the ball.
So the second innings is about to start now. Digital Powerhouse players taking the field. What we witnessed was a perfect first innings for a finale of Titan Cricket Carnival. Initially, Titan Thunder with their tight lengths were trying to put a stranglehold on the Digital Powerhouse team, but then Digital Powerhouse broke the shackles and now scored a respectable and a formidable score of 93, which I think is a very good score for a final because there's always pressure on the chasing team. And Praveen and Harsha are set to open the innings for Titan Thunders. We are just a few minutes away from the start of what looks to be like a very gripping finale that we have in front of us. At this moment, I would also like to welcome Mr. Sharath, who has come to cheer the Titan Thunders team. So a big round of applause for him as well.
Let me put this, Harshvardhan and Praveen are the toughest in the middle when it comes to their batting. They both have scored really well in the previous innings, almost with more than 100 runs in this tournament. Each of them. I would want to see how would the bowling be from the Digital Powerhouse. That's where they need to keep their line and length well within the limits.
I think if Sangamesh is going to bowl the first over, he needs to set the tone right. He came in as an opener, couldn't contribute much with the bat, but I think he looks a bowler with a purpose this time as he takes on the final innings for Digital Powerhouse. Still a long conversation between the captain and Sangamesh, and I think he is the one who is going to bowl the first over of this innings.
For the batters, we have Harshvardhan on the striker and Praveen on the non-striker, and with the ball, we have Sangamesh.
First ball, and that's a beautiful shot by Harsha. We'll wait for the umpire to give it as a boundary. 4 runs of the first ball, and that is how you make a statement when you chase a total of 93. I think Titan Thunder already stealing the thunder in this finale.
Harshvardhan already proves his temperament and what he would be for next couple of ball. Manan, the bowler, Sangamesh are the other side.
Oh, that's a lovely defense by Harsha. I think Harsha is there to finish the game. The first ball was an aggressive shot, but this time when the length was tight, he was not shy away to just defend the ball. Sangamesh over the wicket once again to Harsha. And that's a lovely shot by Harsha. High up in the air, and that's a boundary. You can just sit and admire that shot whole day, as Harsha is a very strong player in the V. Only 2 players allowed outside in this power play over, and Digital Powerhouse will have to keep in mind that they don't have enough runs on the kitty, so their bowling needs to be tight. Once again in the air, and that's a miss. Oh my God, did he just miss the catch or did he miss the match? Because Harsha is one of the best batsmen of Titan Thunder.
Martin drops it. This can be really dangerous for their team. This may be remembered if this match turns out to be negative for them. That's a good ball with a good line and length on the off stick. The batter could not get the ball connected. It's a dot ball.
I don't think so. You'll get a more straightforward chance than this to get Harsha out. So this is going to sting them for some time.
Perfect. That's right. That's exactly what I meant. That's a good drive towards Silimidov. Chances of run out. Call for a run out. The batter is safe there. At the end of 1 over, we have 9 on the scorecard without the loss of wicket. 85 of 54. The fielding team has to plan every ball, ensure that there are no opportunities for the batters created with bad balls. That would be something of full toss or over pitch. They need to be hard on the ground here. Cannot take any chances of misfielding. They have to hold themselves tight, breathe hard, and ensure that they catch or they field anything that comes towards their side.
In the entire tournament, we have seen that leg side is the most preferred hitting zone by batsmen. We see very less shots on the off side, but let me tell you, Harsha can play well on both sides of the ground. So Digital Powerhouse should be wary of it. And I think they have also thrown their A card. Karthik, who did some damage with the bat, is now back with the ball. What do you think? Can Karthik take a wicket in this over?
He has turned couple of overs earlier in their team favor. Let's see how this goes.
That's a lovely ball by Karthik. Straight to the hands of the fielder. It's a direct throw and it's gone. Praveen was sold down the river by Harsha. And with this, the first wicket departs for Titan Thunder. I mean, it's just bizarre there out there in the pitch. Straight to the fielder. They set off for a run. And Praveen comes back shaking his head.
Praveen gets that Yorker ball. He tries to push the ball towards the point. The fielder, who is the fielder in the point? Madan gets hold of the ball, throws it back to the keeper. Keeper doesn't miss it, just pushes the bails down. And the umpire had no chance. He had to give the batter out.
Let me tell you, this is what pressure does. It's a big match. They're all playing for that golden mace. The team which wins will be called the champions of the Titan Cricket Carnival, and there's a lot at stake. Pressure on the batsmen, pressure on the fielders. The team that will hold their nerves is the one who is going to take the trophy with them. New batter in is Mohan. Once again in the air, Shravan does a good job there. This Digital Powerhouse team is a very young team filled with youngsters, and they're going to throw themselves all around the park. That's a lovely cut by Harsha, and it is going towards the boundary. Can the fielder stop it? I think the fielder does a good job there. Just 2 runs from this ball, but what a great shot by Harsha.
The ball just dropped and spinned a bit. The fielder there could not get any hold on the ball. The ball was between the third slip and the gully.
Once again, a big hit by Harsha, but straight to the fielder Sangamesh. They'll have to be happy with a single. Again, a tight over being bowled by Karthik. This man is turning out to be, a player to watch out for in this finale. Mohan on strike. Once again, hit with a lot of passion, but straight to the fielder's hand. Another single. I think Karthik's length has been superb in this entire tournament. And he is bowling back-to-back Yorker links, making it difficult for the batsman to dispatch it out of the ground. They don't have any option but to take singles. That's a short ball. It's a high up, player underrated, and it's gone. Can you believe it? Abhishek is the fielder. Harsha cannot believe himself. He was well set, looked like taking his team over the line, but he loses his wicket to a very short ball. Change in length by Karthik, lures the batsman, and he falls on the trap. Second wicket down for Titan Thunder, and now Titan Thunder under some serious pressure.
I see a very strategic fielding being set by the fielding team here. If you notice, except for few fielders who are in the nearby positions. Most of them are in the boundary lines. They have decided that singles does not matter. They are okay for that singles to be scored by the batters, but they don't want any boundaries or sixes to be met. That's where the fielding team is trying their hard to keep the balls within the boundary lines. The fielders are making no mistake. In this case, it was Abhishek gets the ball right away landing into his hand. He ensures that he doesn't get any opportunity again. He holds it tight and gets one more wicket for his team. That's a fantastic strategy in the team. What do you say, Manish? That's what I felt
Absolutely.
here.
I think 9 out of 10 times Harsha would have hit this ball out of the ground. That's a small bit of misjudgment, a miss in timing, and he loses his wicket. We have Martin into the attack now. That's a full length ball by Martin, but unfortunately it's a wide, so he'll have to kind of not re-bowl the delivery, but 3 runs are awarded to Titan Thunder Finance. Ball high up in there once again. Shravan coming underneath it and he drops it. Oh my god. This can be a very costly miss. Shravan, who is otherwise a very good fielder, just things are not working his way today. Missed a couple of catches in the semi-final, and now in this final once again he drops a sitter.
That ball was bowled outside the off stick. Could not get much of the length there. The batter tries to hit it towards the off. Does not get the full hold of the ball. The bat gets the edge of the ball. No run. With this, Arvind Kumar is yet to open his quota. Is on the striking end. That's another ball trying to drive it straight, but gets the edge there, goes to the point. The fielder throws it back. No extra runs are being given here, but there seems to be a good attempt for runouts here being tried by the fielders. The fielders are aggressive, and the score is 18 for the loss of 2 wickets. Martin to Arvind. This should be caught, but lands in between 2 fielders. That's a safe run. 1 quick run. 1 more run added to the batter's team. Score moves to 19. Last ball of Martin will be bowled to Mohan.
Arvind with jersey number 18 is giving a lot of hope currently. Martin to Mohan. Oh, that's a lovely shot in the air. Sangamesh takes it comfortably. Sangamesh, what a catch. And with this, Titan Thunder Finance lose the wicket of Mohan.
Manish, I guess these boys are doing really great here. I could see everyone running hard to get hold of the ball, and Manish, this last catch which was from Sangamesh, he had to run all the way 10 to 12 feet, get hold of the ball, sight the ball right, get hold of the ball and hold it, and that's a fantastic performance. This shows that though the score is what seemed to be less, but the good fielding can make it more difficult for the batters. The fielding is already showing that performance here. They are not giving any hopes for the batters, and they want batters to make mistake of lofting the ball, getting those bad balls being connected badly, which would land up into their hands. That's a good strategy by the fielders here, Manish.
What's the score? 19 for Yes, of course, if you remember what I told earlier, Digital Powerhouse has a lot of young legs in their team, and they are going to throw themselves around. Sangamesh is a very good athlete, and he makes no mistake this time. But now Titan Thunder have one of their best batsmen in the ground, Pawan. Full toss, high up in the air, fielder coming underneath it, but it falls in no man's land. So just a single. This is going to be interesting now, because the bowler from Digital Powerhouse is also Pawan and the batsman is also Pawan. So which Pawan is going to win this contest? It's something that we will all love to see.
Oh, oh.
That's a lovely cut by Pawan, but it will only give him a single. This partnership is going to be very crucial for Titan Thunder if they want to win this tournament. They can't afford to lose more wickets right now because early setbacks are already hurting them. Once again, that's not the line that he's supposed to bowl right now. Will this be a boundary? Is something that we'll wait and see, but I think the player just stopped it right in front of the ropes. Wide ball, so 3 runs plus the 2 additional runs that they ran.
The keeper wants the bowler to bowl it on the offside. He signals the bowler, but somehow the bowler misses it. That's a good ball. That's a good ball onto the body. On the middle end off stick, batter misses it completely. It's another dot ball.
I think Arvind should play just like his jersey number, Virat Kohli. He should take his team, all the way to the trophy. Oh, that's a nice check shot by Arvind.
Looks like he heard you, Manish. That makes sense there. Rightly said, he should keep his temperament cool, make sure he gets the striking rotated and go for bigger hits after 6th over. Probably that makes them little more comfortable to reach that target.
Absolutely. Pawan to Arvind.
That's a good attempt for a Yorker. The batter notices it well, ducks his bat into the ground, stops the ball in front of the wicket, returns the ball to the bowler.
And now Titan Thunder are 26 for the loss of 3 wickets after 4 overs. They require 68 runs in 36 balls. Current asking rate is a little bit on the higher side, which is 11.33.
So that means they have to score 11 and 12 each over going after this. Unless they get a couple of big hits, which would leap their score to the max, where they may bring down their required run rate less than 9.
Jagdish T is now in the attack for Digital Powerhouse.
Jagdish to Pawan.
Once again, that's a Yorker length ball. Pawan had to really dig his bat on the pitch to find a single, but unfortunately straight to the fielder Shravan. Really appreciate the way Digital Powerhouse are bowling at this moment. Once again, Pawan tries to cut. Lots of oohs and ahs on the ground, but we don't see singles or any boundaries being hit by Thunder. I think slowly and steadily they need to gear up because they should not be leaving too many runs for the far end of the innings. This dot balls are pure gold by Digital Powerhouse. Can Jagdish steal a wicket here? Oh my god. That was really close to the stumps. What do you say?
That's a perfect delivery which is required at this moment. It was slightly lower. Just missed the sticks is what I can say here.
Pawan should remember that he has got strong hitting arms. He just need one shot to get underway and he can do a miracle. That's a nice cut shot. It's in the gap. But Martin cuts it. Just a single. Digital Powerhouse are giving nothing for free. You need to earn every single run because their fielders are giving more than 100% in the field.
Jagdish to Arvind.
That's a wide delivery by Jagdish. Somehow the stance of Arvind reminds me of Fab du Plessis. Okay, he has, stretched legs and he's trying to make some room for himself. Unfortunately, the contact has not been that great with the ball, but I'm sure he'll make up for it.
He also has a uppish back lift.
Correct.
Having that uppish backlift gives the batter a good time to throw his bat.
Once again, that's a lovely shot, but Martin stops it. Looks like that the digital powerhouse fielders have some magnet on their hands. Wherever the ball goes, they seem to just attract the ball and stop it.
In fact, they are trying to reach the ball and making themselves work hard in the middle there. That's exactly what is expected in the final overs and the final match.
I think a lot of credit goes to the fielding coach of Digital Powerhouse, Mr. Damodaran and Thandeshwaran,
I think they require a
who have
big applause
left
in
no
that
stone
case.
unturned to train their fielders.
That's quite of interesting here. In fact, let me remind the audience who are not familiar with these people. They are not the daily players. They play this corporate tournament. They are stretching their arms and legs here once in a while, and that seems to be very interesting.
Karthik into the attack once again. There's a big gap here, but it only goes for a single. Somehow I feel that they need to focus on the leg side because that is where they have scored runs the whole tournament. Suddenly in the final you start playing on the offside, which is not your strength. It's just giving you singles.
Manish, that's perfect what you said, and I think Pawan heard you, and he goes for that big shot. But let me remind you, the wind is slightly in favor of the offside. Now it moves towards the leg. It looks to me from the flags here. That was very good shot. The batter pulls it towards the mid. That's a big hit, which accounts for bigger score for the batters team. With this, the team moves to 38.
Once
This is
again,
caught.
good cut.
Matan did not miss that. He had to jump a bit, gets the catch. Perfect. He was in the point. He gets that shot hit directly to him, slightly at the uppish height. He jumps a bit, holds it. That gives the perfect wicket for the fielding team there.
As I was telling you, Pawan is a strong leg side fielder. He had just hit a six. Now trying to cut, he lost his wicket. And I think Digital Powerhouse are already celebrating because they are smelling the trophy from quite a distance right away. A wonderful innings from Pawan comes to an end, and let us appreciate the fine knocks he has played throughout the tournament. Pawan comes back and Kostov goes into the middle for Titan Thunder.
I feel that the bowlers are quickly learning their bat balls and trying to bowl the best next. The Karthik noticed that he was hit badly on the leg. He immediately bowled it on the half, and he has a result.
A quick single this time from Kostov. Kostov, who is the strike bowler for Titan Thunder Finance, is also a pretty good batsman, and that's why he is there in the middle. All eyes on Arvind right now.
This should be avoided. This should be avoided, but unfortunately, it opens up for another wicket. Another run there. Double miss fails. Even the misfield has been cheered by the fielders in the middle.
This is a rare sight from Digital Powerhouse. They generally don't miss the balls.
Perfect. That's right. Absolutely.
But I think Shravan should forget that and focus on the next ball.
That's the quickie. That's the quickie. Karthik bowls with his full arm. Gives all the power into the ball. The ball just disappears behind this wicket.
So after the end of this over, which is the sixth over, Titan Thunder Finance are 41 for the loss of 4 wickets. They need 53 runs in 25 balls, which is at a strike rate of more than 200 and a required rate of 13.25. Looks an uphill task, but don't underestimate or write off the Thunders. They are known to make a comeback.
Martin to Kaustu. This would be the very important over of the match, the 7th over. That's a nice ball. The batters can only get one here if there is no misfield. That's a nice strategy. One run. Kaustav gets his single added. And on the strike is Arvind now. Will be playing Martin Joshua.
Martin to Arvind, who has already played 11 balls, has to do something for his team right now. That's up in the air. Fielder underneath it. Gives his best, but it's a 6 at the end of the day.
Pawan was the fielder there who tried his best to stop that 6. Wanted to push the ball back but could not. It's not a drop off catch. I would say it's a fantastic effort to stop the bigger 6 there. He had to jump almost 3 feet high to stop that ball but failed.
Once again, a lovely change in length from Martin. I think Shravan seriously needs to think about his fielding position right now because he is leaking runs like a water tap. The captain has to come and give him some words of wisdom.
Mostly the batters have identified their banking zone and they know that they can get those silly singles there. Heading it towards Shravan. Looks to be a little more tighter than what he has already played.
Amit Kumar, the captain, taking control of things here. Oh, that's a lovely shot by Kostov. And it is going to clear the boundary, is what it looks from here. But let's wait for the umpire's decision. I think they have kind of stopped it just in time. And that's a boundary given by the umpire. Lovely shot by Kostov.
He could find the time there, turn himself and hit the ball towards the deep square leg. Perfect shot, stylish shot.
Once again, a lovely shot by Kostov straight to Sangamesh. So now the Thunder Finance team needs 40 runs of 19 balls. What a delivery. What a delivery by Martin to finish off his over. And at the end of the 7th over, Titan Thunder Finance are 54 for the loss of 4 wickets and they require 40 runs in 3 overs, out of which the last over is going to be a power play over.
7th over had 13 runs in that being given. There was one big 6 which was attempted for a catch. That was the greatest attempt from the fielder there, but unfortunate for the fielding team, he could not hold it. That was converted into 6 and there was one more 4 on the deep square leg which gave them 10 and there were a couple of singles which were taken. This has given 13 in the 7th over. The batters have to be in control of the shots now. They need to wait or they need to take a hit is the call between the batters there. There was a quick discussion between Kaustav and Arvind. They have decided to go, it looks to me. 40 more required of 18 balls. Not an easy task if the bowlers and the fielders make themselves a team and fight to make sure that they get a couple of dot balls and keep the field down without much runs being given from their side.
The next bowler is Jagdish, who had given just 5 runs in his first over. So pretty economical bowler, trusted with bowling the 8th over of the innings.
The most important over again.
That's a beautiful shot, but I think there's a fielder posted there just for this shot, and that's just a single. Abhishek is doing a pretty good job there. He is stopping the ball from crossing the boundary ropes, and that's what his captain wants from him.
That's a good save. That's right. Perfect.
Jagdish into the attack. Arvind on strike. Ball's high up in the air. Karthik misses it.
That was not a easy. These guys have blocked it.
Okay. Not very easy for Karthik, but knowing Karthik, he should have gone for it. I think he will regret that if Arvind closes the game for Thunders. Arvind Kumar has batted for 15 deliveries for 14 runs so far. Jagdish to
Hello.
Kaustav.
The big attempt for a loft gets an inner edge. The ball doesn't get the direction, drops in between the deep fine leg fielder, moves a bit. The mid wicket fielder runs to the ball, gets it covered, and throws it back to the keeper. Ball is back with the bowler now.
That's a wide delivery. 3 runs to Titan Thunders. These
The-
wides are not going to help the digital powerhouse in any way. So they need to check their line and length and do what they have been doing good so far.
34 of 14 balls.
High up in there. Fielder coming underneath it. The captain himself. And Amit takes a beautiful catch. And with this, Arvind's innings comes to an end.
The captain of the team holds that catch well and takes his team towards the winning position. This is another fall of wicket for Titan Thunder Finance. They are on 60 for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 7.5 overs. The last ball is yet to be bowled. Vijay is the new batter who is entering the pitch there. He would be playing Jagdish, the last ball of his delivery.
Vijay's name means a victory. Can he give a victory to Titan Thunders is something that we'll have to wait and watch. Currently, digital powerhouse seems to be all over.
Jagdish to Vijay. That's an Yorker length ball bowled on the offside. The batter tries to get the ball, gets it connected, just slips it there. Could not make any use of that hit. It's a dot ball.
So now Titan Thunder Finance requires 34 runs in just 2 overs. It's a big ask. It's a big ask, but don't write them off. Anything can happen. This is a game of cricket. Couple of big hits, and you never know.
They have to score at an average of 17 runs per over. 34 is the need of 12 balls. The last over would be a power play. Now this is the over which should be tightened up. The bowler has to be smart enough to identify anything that goes wrong will really risk the last over. He has to keep his line and length as much as on the offside without giving much space for the batter to get hold of the ball. Should be quick enough. Attempting for an Yorker is the best thing to do now.
Oh, that looks to be a wide. So Pawan is the bowler, and a wide means 3 runs to Titan Thunder Finance. So now they need 31 in 11 deliveries. Asking rate is just a tad under 17. Once again high up in the air, but falls in no man's land. Let me tell you, Kostov is giving everything that he has. He bowled 2 beautiful overs, and now he has come to bat.
There was a call for a run out. Batter was well within this crease.
Vijay to face Pawan. Oh my god, that was mighty close to the stumps.
Pawan is really doing well in there. This is the most toughest over of the match. This is the over which he has to make sure that he gives not more than 8 or 9 runs. The batters have already scored couple of them.
A big discussion happening out there. Kostov had some word with Vijay. Let's see what his advice is in the next ball.
That looks to be snaked, actually call. That's a good ball. There was no connect of the ball to the bat.
Yeah. In the dugout, we can see Captain Mohan and Harsha having a deep conversation. They might be thinking of changing the batsman if required because the run rate is going high with each ball. And this is not helping Titan Thunder at all. Let me tell you, this is not the kind of performance that this team is made for. They are a far better team than this.
Manish, I feel that Pawan is giving all his best in this deliverables. You could see that the ball quickly moving behind the batter. No more space for the batter to get anything connecting to the ball. That's a flat shot. Being hit odd. Gets a single. This does not help, but just adds one more run to the batter's team.
And with this, we have come to the final over of this tournament. Titan Thunder Finance required 29 runs in 6 balls. 29 runs is the ask if they are to lift the mace. 12 teams participated for this particular trophy, and now we have just 2 on the ground, out of which Titan Thunder Finance need 29 runs in 6 balls to win this tournament, and Digital Powerhouse need to defend 29 in the final over. Let me remind you, this is a power play over. Can the Thunders create some thunder on the ground?
They have to do it hard. They have to fully stretch their muscles out. Ensure that all the balls, I mean all the 6 balls are being hit hard, where they should get minimum of 4 sixers in this 6 balls. That's when their luck to win would still exist till the last 2 balls. The first 3 balls decides this match.
And we have Sangamesh to bowl the final over of the innings. Sangamesh, who started things off with the ball, is now trying to close it for Digital Powerhouse with Vijay on strike. Just 2 fielders outside. High up in the air. Shravan running under it, but it falls in no man's land. Once again,
2 more of such good deliveries can make the match towards Digital Powerhouse.
Sangamesh to Kostov, and that's a dot ball. So technically, if there is no ball or wides,
No free hits.
then
It's only a formalities.
28 runs in 4 balls looks to be a distant sight for the Thunder.
Now it's only a formalities, though this may get couple of runs there, but this cannot help them win. That's a slight missing by Karthik, the keeper there. It's almost on one-sided now with 3 balls. They need 28. This looks highly impossible as per the strategic way of the match that it goes.
Kostov on strike.
That was a slow ball.
It's a wide ball called by the umpire. Sangamesh was trying to do something. I don't know what he was exactly trying to do, but it has become a wide.
This will be extra ball or one run call?
This will be extra ball. This is the last one.
Okay.
Additional delivery.
Looks like Sangamesh wants the pace in the ball. This is not what he should be attempting now. Just put the ball into the bat on the middle stick. Let the batter hit the bigger. Still they have the chance to keep their scores.
That's a beautiful shot, and that's a beautiful catch by the captain.
Amit
Amit
holds it.
Kumar pulls the ball out of thin air, and in all probabilities, we are going to have the champions announced for the TCC very soon.
It's
One
only,
ball away from clinching victory.
I say it's only formalities, Manish, from here. It's just that the ball has to be bowled. No hopes of any more. The team, Digital Powerhouse, their dugout is already in celebration. Their supporters are already in celebration. There are a couple of faces which are slightly disappointed, but these are part of the games. But let me remind you, this is all about playing together as a corporate company, binding yourself and trying to know each other.
I think they all love Pramod very much. They are just next to him. Literally the whole team. So let's see what they are up to.
This is an interesting field setup.
And with this, Digital Powerhouse are crowned the champions of TCC 2025.
The trophy will be lifted by Digital Powerhouse this year.
Well played, Titan Thunder Finance, but this match was completely under control of Digital Powerhouse. A beautiful final comes to an end, and Digital Powerhouse from the IT department are crowned champions of Titan Cricket Carnival 2025.
Again for Digital Powerhouse, it was Karthik who got that crucial wickets, giving 15 runs. He had 2 wickets in his account, with Manan having 1 wicket, and Martin with 1, and Jagadish with 1. Pawan is the bowler who could not get any wicket, but he had his line and length being tight there, giving 12 runs. He was still a good bowler in the middle.
Request all the finalists of the men's and the women's tournament to gather near the stage. Finalists of both the men's and the women's tournament, please come and assemble near the stage. You can take the photos later, but we want to formally give you a grand salute near the stage. Please come and line up. Women's tournament finalist and men's tournament finalist, please come near the stage. After 4 days of interesting cricket matches, we are finally here at the presentation ceremony of the TCC 2025. Request all the teams to please assemble at the earliest. Titan Supernovas, Titan Strikers from the women's tournament, please come. Digital Powerhouse and Titan Thunder, please assemble near the stage. Request Titan Thunder Finance and Digital Powerhouse to please come near the stage. Titan Supernovas, Titan Strikers, please line up near the stage. Digital Powerhouse and Thunder, please come up. Request Digital Powerhouse team to please come near the stage for the presentation ceremony, and also the Titan Thunders.
Okay, you are one of the chief guests for us. I have your name. I would want you to be. It's time now to conclude on this event. We have reached the last moment of this tournament. Couple of minutes more, we would have a big celebration by the teams who have won. Couple of minutes more, we will have a small retrospect of how this tournament went, and there we end up this day by celebrating again with the winners trip winning the trophy. For this, I have a request to please do join with me. A couple of guests here. I would request Sharath Goyal to please do join me here. Before that, I am also requesting all the team players to come towards this dais. We want all the team players, and I already have Sharath Goyal sir here with me. I would request Naveen Dadlani sir to join me here. Requesting Naveen Dadlani sir to join me here. Manivannan sir, Manivannan, please do join me here. And Soundararajan sir, please. I need Soundararajan also to join me here. Requesting Sidhu from IT to join us here. We are requesting Sidhu from IT team to join us here. Sidhu Raju, requesting Sidhu Raju from IT to join us here. We have 4 guests. We are just looking out for Sidhu Raju from IT to join us here. Couple of minutes more, we will have this celebration going on. Just before that, how was the Josh in this tournament? What about this side? I don't hear anything from here. Waiting for Sidhu Raju to join us here. In the meantime, I would thank all of you who are here, who did participate in this entire tournament, being with the organizers, sports community for the last 4 days, which we have played last 2 Sundays and 2 Saturdays. This was a wonderful moment. You all got to know each other from different departments, and we have the heads of the departments. The senior management team of Titan is with me. I would want each of them to share their experiences whenever they were in the ground, what they felt, and how do they think this can really build a good team spirit as a corporate requirement. I would want to start with Naveen Dadlani first, is in the center. Let us hear him out first, and then we move to others. Naveen sir, I want you to talk a couple of words about the team spirit that this type of sports brings in.
No, first of all, I would like to thank the organizing committee for pulling off such a fantastic tournament. I think full marks to the organizing committee. I mean, you guys have done such a tremendous job. You know, I mean, it is. I mean, the energy is electrifying, and you know, this is my first tournament in Titan. Okay, and I'm deeply impressed. So gratitude to all of you organizers. You know, I mean, you've done a tremendous job. I think all the teams played with the best spirit, energy, passion. And then personally for me, I made so many friends, and I came to know about so many colleagues which I otherwise couldn't have done, you know. So I'm just completing my first year in Titan, but I think I made so many friends, and I came to know about so many colleagues here just by the spirit of cricket. So well done, guys. I mean, this is amazing. The spirit is too cool.
That's fantastic, Naveen sir. That's what it makes. This has put all of you together. Now let's go to Sharath Goyal to hear a few words from him.
Yeah, thanks to organizing committee. I think they have done a tremendous job out here. I have come for the first time, but then I see that ground and then the arrangement. Hats off to you guys. All the 12 teams, their mentors, their coaches who has taken out time from their daily routine, all the players who have taken out time from daily routines and then played well, practiced well. All the 12 teams, women teams also included in 12. So yeah, so 4 women team and 12 teams, 16 teams. Round of applause for ourselves, one. And all played well, It's just that somebody played well on a particular day, but then all have done a lot of good efforts, and its energy is electrifying. So 3 cheers for all of us. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip.
Hooray! Thank you, sir. That was wonderful of you to talk about those few words and encouraging the boys here. May I request Soundar Rajan to speak few words about this tournament, about your personal experience being here.
From the day last week, the Saturday I was here fully. Fantastic to see the teams. The energy was so bubbling, and we could see the kind of excitement in everyone to come together and play. First of all, like Sharad and Naveen mentioned, a lot of friends we also made. We understood there are so many talent, so there is so much of talent available in Titan which can actually play tournaments in a much higher levels. So the whole setting, first like everyone mentioned, the organizing committee has thought through very well and very beautifully executed. I could see the kind of care they have taken in every single thing. Thanks for the refreshment, lunch, the breakfast, everything as well. And certainly want to thank the umpires and also our commentator who has actually done a beautiful job in narrating the whole thing. And it also added to the flavor and gave so much of fun also, and also gave the energy to us. Very nice to see the women team fighting it out today and in the finals. Yesterday I couldn't come, sorry, maybe next time. And it's lovely to see everyone, and across the departments is being such a nice team spirit, and let this actually go much higher. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. May I request Manivannan sir to speak few words about his experience and the moments what he spent with the boys here.
Yeah. First of all, great work done by organizing community. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Superb. Every one of you have done a beautiful job. Nothing to complain about. And it was excellent organizing committee. And food, everything was in time and quality was beyond expectation. Thanks, guys. That's one. Second thing, as Naveen and Soundar told, I also made a lot of friends. This is not the first time I'm attending this. This is the fourth tournament I'm attending. But every time when I come, I get excellent friends and good relationship. I think this will also extend to our office also. So if more you see more people, the more interaction will happen there also. Great, guys. And to mention about the female team, you are all wonderful. There is nothing. Your euphoria, your excitement, you are taken to the next level, our entire tournament. Hats off to you guys also. So let's meet next year. We will have same rocking time next year also. All the best.
Thank you, sir. I'll request Sidhu Raju of IT team to speak about few words.
Yeah, good evening all. I think I've been witnessed many matches like this earlier generation. Basically, 20 years before we were conducting these kind of matches where everyone was involved. Not only the junior to the senior most, all the senior, even CEOs, MDs used to participate, and it's a fun game. Now I'm saying it is a serious game which everyone is putting their effort and trying to achieve their team to win. And I should appreciate that all the organizers, because we have been going through the organizer earlier days. Now you guys are doing a wonderful job, and all the teams who have participated and who have been not part of this finals or today, they are also winners, and they are participating is enough for our kind of environment and tournament. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, sir. That was a wonderful few words from each of the senior executive management team members here. At all, I would want to summarize this in this way before we start with the presentation award. Each of them showed that you all got together here, got to know each other, you built a team bonding. Couple of you were leaders winning the team's matches for them. But all this was possible with the management support. But who made this happen? Is it the right time to call them to the stage and also give them a big round of applause? With your permission, can I request the organizers, all the organizers, to please do join us here for a minute. I would want you all to cheer this. This is all possible with the management supports and the mic is down.
Hello.
Check. Thank you, each of you. You created opportunity for all the youngsters here who look forward for your leadership, for your commitment to the sports. This is not easy to put together such a wonderful tournament which goes for 4 long days, and they have made it successful, and we are at the last moment of the tournament, and I'll not hold it much. After this photograph, I would request the presentation team led by Rishabh to take over from me. I'll be just calling him once this photo session is over. While I say this all event was being organized by the event management team, which is Eventbrite. Thank you all. We are now just about to start the presentation. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. I would hand over the dance to Rishabh, who take over the presentation from me. Thank you.
You guys are Sharat sir, Mani sir, please stay on the stage. Okay, இது பண்ணிடலாம் எடுத்துலாம் சரி சரி எடுத்துலாம். Okay, it gives me a great pleasure to host the presentation ceremony. Without wasting much of time, I'll directly get into the presentations. We'll start with women's first, as we always say, ladies first, gents second. So we'll follow with, we'll start with women's leagues and then we'll go on to the men's. So the final match was played between Titan Strikers and Titan Supernovas. The match was won by Titan Strikers, who are the champions.
Come on, cheer us, guys! Strikers, come on there, come first.
The best player of the tournament award without any guess, it's BY Pragati. Player of the match. She scored 35 runs in 13 balls and also took 1 wicket. She is the player of the match for the final. Next we are calling on, we need to call on the best batter, but Pragati, just hold on, you are the best batter. 104 runs in 4 innings. Most of it would have been sixes only. She dealt in sixes. We have to call the best bowler, but again, Pragati, please stay on the stage. 5 wickets in 4 innings. Pragati is the best bowler of the tournament. Pragati, I would advise you stay by the stage only, so that there's one more that you'll collect. Now moving on to the best fielder. Any guesses, guys? Okay, just give her a pause, okay? It's Smita Rani from Titan Supernovas. Smita had taken few catches and she was electric in the field. She used to run around the ground, stop boundaries. So the best fielder of the tournament is Smita Rani from Titan Supernovas. I would now request once again Pragati to join on the stage, and she is the most valuable player and player of the tournament for the women's tournament. Huge round of applause for BY Pragati. We will correct it. Just Okay, now I would like to call upon Titan Supernovas, Captain Ashmita, and followed by the team. The gifts for Titan 2 Supernovas are sponsored by Accessories and Tanera. Medal.
Get the medal.
Firstly the medals and then followed by the runners trophy. One by one. Ashmita, led by Ashmita.
What?
Update. One. Just Ippe, now itself. Ah, Ippe. That's yeah, come. Update. One by one. Varum moda side by side kutru. Update it. Yes, Ashmita, come. Start. Update கொடுங்க மெடல் அவங்களுக்கு கொடுங்க அஷ்மிதா Ashmita and team once again trophy. Please. One more. எல்லாம் வாங்கியாச்சா ஓகே அது லாஸ்டா பாத்துக்கலாம் Okay, now I request Ashmita and team to collect the runners-up trophy. Come fast, team. Kavya, Purvika. Carry it. It's okay. Go with medals.
Wear your medal and go. Go. Come on.
Beda sir. Huge round of applause to Titan Supernovas. Thank you, Titan Supernovas. Okay, who are next? Okay. Okay. Without any further delay, I would like to call Tejasvi, the captain of Titan Strikers, followed by the team members to collect the medals. And the gifts for the winners of women's tournament Titan Strikers are sponsored by watches and fragrances.
One division and watches and variables.
Okay, little more emphasis. I was going to say smart. While you collect this, look there. Oh, you are not seeing what I am doing. TJ. Wear your medal. While you collecting trophy. Now I call upon TJ and the team to collect the winners trophy. Titan Strikers are the winners of the Women's Cricket Carnival. Huge round of applause for Titan Strikers. Come on guys, make some noise for Titan Strikers. Thank you, Titan Strikers. The women's tournament was nothing short of, being a spectacular tournament. We had 3 teams last year. Initially in the second edition, we had 2 teams. Last year we had 3 teams. Now we have 4 teams. Hopefully we increase up to 6 or 7 teams next year. Thank you. Okay, now we move on to the grand finale. And before we go on to the presentation ceremony for men's, for the grand finale, we are yet to give the man of the matches for semi-finals. Semi-final 1 was played between Titan Thunder Finance versus Titan Strikers. The man of the match is Captain Mohan, who had scored 24 runs in 13 balls. Huge round of applause for Mohan, who is the man of the match in the semi-final 1 between Thunder Finance versus Titan Strikers. The second semi-finals was played between Digital Powerhouse versus Tanix Solitas. The match was won by Digital Powerhouse, and the man of the match goes to Pawan from Digital Powerhouse. Pawan had scored 26 runs from 12 balls.
3 catches behind the wicket.
And he had also taken 3 catches behind the wicket. Huge round of applause once again for Pawan. Yes, now we know who are the winners and the runners. But before we go on to the runners and winners, there are some best players in the men's category. Best batter. Any guesses? You guys are right. The best batter goes to Harshavardhan from Titan Thunder Finance. Harsha has scored 135 runs in 7 innings.
And ask him, what was your strategy in the last match?
Any guesses on who's the best bowler? The best bowler is Deva from Titan Strikers. Deva has taken 14 wickets in 6 innings. Deva. Huge round of applause for Deva. Come on, team. Best fielder. I don't know if he is here. That was more sarcastic. best fielder goes to Murli from Titan Strikers. I think Murli is not here. If Murga or Raghu, anybody can collect the trophy on behalf of him. Yeah. Murli had taken 10 wickets or 10 catches in 6 innings, 9 catches and 1 stumping. Thanks Raghu for collecting it on behalf of Murli. Most valuable player, any guesses? Okay, Karthik. Okay, Harsha and Karthik. Okay, it's between Harsha and Karthik. Let's see who gets most of the cheer. Okay, hold on. Cheer for Karthik. Cheer for Harsha. Okay, maybe because I'm nearby, I'm hearing it more. But anyways, Harshavardhan is the man of the series. Harsha has scored 135 runs and 7 wickets. He has taken 7 wickets in 7 innings. And easily the man of the series for the men's league. Huge round of applause once again for Harsha. The final match again was played between Digital Powerhouse and Titan Thunder Finance. Any guesses on the player of the match? Cricketosla pathringla. Okay, Karthik is the man of the match for the final. Karthik had scored 25 runs. When the team was in trouble, quick wickets had fallen. That's the big match player. Karthik stood up, took responsibility and ensured that the team was in a good safe position. Awesome, Karthik, awesome. Okay, now I call upon Titan Thunder Finance, Mohan and team to come up on the stage and collect their gifts, medals and the runner-up trophy. This side, to my right, please. Titan Thunder Finance, the gifts for them are sponsored by Fragrances and Accessories Division. Take it there. I repeat, the gifts for Titan Thunder Finance, which is the runners of the tournament, are sponsored by Fragrances and Accessories Division. Careful. Okay, now I call upon Mohan and team Titan Thunder Finance to collect the runners-up trophy for the Titan Cricket Carnival Men's League. Come on guys, you can be little bit better for the runners-up team. Make some noise, come on! Looked at one time, the team was in control of the finals, but Digital Powerhouse overpowered them. But well played most valuable player, best batter belongs to this team. So well played, guys. Okay, the winners now. Time for the winners. Now I call upon Digital Powerhouse led by Amit onto the stage. The team will collect the medals and then gifts followed by the trophy. The gifts for the winners of the men's cricket tournament are sponsored by Titan I Plus, Tanishq, and then accessories.
Did he dream of this yesterday?
Okay, before we hand over the trophy, I would like to call upon Amit, the captain of Digital Powerhouse, to the stage. And Mohan, captain of Thunder Finance, also to join on the stage. Let both be there. Let them both talk. Yeah. Mohan, please join on the stage. Yeah. Amit, please come forward. Mohan and Amit, please come forward. Yeah, it's going to be a chat between. Yeah. Okay.
Shall we come down?
No, this is okay. Mohan. So I start off with Mohan. Mohan, so when you started the tournament, did you dream that you'll be in the final and you'll be a runner or a winner? What was the dream about?
Yes, definitely. We thought we will reach to final because our boys played very well. And Manivandan sir and Sharad sir supported us very lot.
Good. I'm sure Mani sir, Sharad sir is also there. The party will continue after this also. Okay. Good. And now I would like to ask Amit a few words. Amit, same question. Did you guys dream while you started the tournament that you'll be in the finals? Obvious answer is yes, you guys will say, but yeah.
So first of all, I would like to thank Almighty that we have reached there. And so before starting the tournament, Damu sir has taken some pep talk with few of our seniors like Sondar sir, Peru sir, Narahari sir. So they were that has made us very confident that yes, we can win. When we came to ground, we were not thinking about the finals or something else. We were just when we started. Even I was not aware my team can play like this. When we started, everybody is playing. It was very tough for me. Whom to give ball, whom to give bat. It was like I was getting crazy. So after that, when we started the tournament, we slowly won the match. And when we won 5 matches, after that we thought of let's make like a India team. Without losing the game, we should win the finals. And one more thing I would like to say that we were not only 15. Actually, we were 30. That co-editors, including co-editors, the way they supported us, it was like awesome. They came, even they were not here. Means there was no matches. So they came. It was yes. And last but not the least, thanks a lot for to organizers. They have made it very well. They had made it very well. And last year I was struggling to get the chance in this IPL. Manish ji would be knowing it, the way I got the chance. And this year, becoming a captain and winning the trophy. Kudos to my team. One question to my team. Final match, what happening?
Final match, you perform. What happened? Everybody has seen that reel. Good. Thanks, Mohan, and thanks, Amit. Just 2 minutes, if you can hold on. I would like to call TJ and Ashmita, the women's team's captains, also to be on the stage. Yes.
So, guys, Amit just mentioned that they had a pep talk with Saundar, Narhari, and who is the third guy? Peru. Raj Mohan. And I heard that. So, can somebody guess what kind of talk they had? A few words, few lines only I heard. I'd like to say something. You? No, you know it. So I was passing through that annex building, and then I heard a voice of Saundar, "Ye 70 minute." I think that was a pep talk.
That's indeed a great pep talk. Yeah. Now I would go to that side of the stage where I have TJ and Ashmita. TJ and Ashmita, there were 4 teams. Last time, I think you were there in the winner or runner team? Runners up. This time, did you imagine that you'll be a winner?
Absolutely. Like, did you see the fire in our eyes? We were only here for the trophy. Last year, we've just missed that by a very few runs. We were undefeated until the finals, and we thought this time we are winning that cup undefeated. There's no doubt about it. So I think we're the only team who's been practicing for 3-4 weeks straight every day. I think all thanks to our men's team as well, who supported us, who let us play in their own ground and fielded along with us. So I think a great support from their team. Congratulations. I'd also like to take another minute. For all the women participants who've participated in all the 4 teams, I've already emphasized this, but I think because of all the best fight you've given, we are worthy of this finals and this title. So I think I'm so happy, and we really hope there are more participants next year. And the organizing team, I think, to give us an equal stage to show our talent alongside the men's tournament that happens. So equal stage and equal hype, both. So I think very fortunate to be in Titan that gives us the equal opportunity. So great. Thank you so much for the organizing team as well. Our coach Jitendra, Raghu, Vijay, Rajdurai and Naveen sir, who said if we are having a men's team, we should definitely have a women's team. There's no other doubt about it. So I think, hope we've made you proud, sir, and your treat is pending.
That's a very good summary that TJ did, and she just mentioned one line that everybody had an opportunity, like women's, men's, everybody. I think that's why Titan is also one of the great places to work. So now, Ashmita, what are your thoughts? You're the runners up, but what are your thoughts?
We are actually happy to be a runners also, because last year we didn't get anything. This year we are at least up to the runners. Next year we'll definitely get the cup, so we'll come back with a greater energy. So I'm actually happy to see that every year we are having a new team added to the women's section, and super happy to see the sportsmanship in them. There's a flair play with them as well. So it's a very good sports, and happy to meet the new members and play with them. Special mention thanks to our coach Muruga, Kiran and Sujan. So thank you, and thank you for the team. We just practiced for 4 days, and here we are with the Runners Cup. Next time we would practice more and come back harder for the cup. Thank you so much. Thanks committee. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashmita. Thank you, Tejasvi. Thank you, Amit. Thanks, Mohan, for joining us on the stage. I know, Amit, you must be inching to take that Winners' Cup, but yeah, we'll keep you waiting, because last but not the least, we usually thank everybody, but we have always observed that once trophy, everything is given, people disappear. Nobody is here to listen. Who are we thanking? So I would like to call upon Manish from the sports committee to thank the organizers, everybody, and then we will then move on to the trophy collection.
Thank you, Rishabh. So congratulations to Digital Powerhouse for winning the tournament. Yeah. I'll not take much time and stand between you and the trophy, I know that. But I think it's also very important to thank the people with the help of whom this tournament was made possible. So we'll start with thanking the groundsmen of JMR Creek Base, because they did an absolutely fine job. and also to the entire event management team who helped us conduct this 4 days very beautifully. I would just like to call Praveen and Madhumita to the stage, who are from Eventastic team. They are the ones who are the backbone of this entire tournament. So request Praveen and Madhumita to please come on stage. Thank you so much, Praveen. Thank you, Madhumita. Yeah. And I believe you would be very familiar now with a voice that was there in the ground for 4 days. Thanks to our commentator, Mr. Yashwant Hegde. I would request you to come on the stage, please. Thank you so much. Your voice has lended power to this tournament. You can also drop reviews of Mr. Yashwant in the Crick Heroes app if you get time.
One thing that I want to mention about Mr. Hegde is that he really took pain in terms of really, understanding every player's names, and then you were really calling them out with great accuracy. So thank you so much, because everyone feels very good. Everyone feels very good, when their names are taken. Okay, this person is taking the catch or hitting the boundary. So great job, sir. Great job.
Thank you, Naveen sir. Thank you, Mr. Hegde. Yeah. And now, before I leave the stage, a big thank you to our senior management who are on the stage, who came all the way to support the teams. And there are some people who are not here today, like Swadesh sir. We have Savita Vijayan from the employee experience team, without the support of whom we would not have done this entire tournament. And also a big announcement. We are very happy from the sports committee to announce that Mr. Naveen Dadlani will be the mentor of the sports club from this year. So we are also very motivated. Thank you so much, sir, for doing this. And yes, last but not the least, thanks to each one of the participants of both the men's and the women's tournament for making Titan Cricket Carnival bigger and better in 2025. So now I will not, stand in between you and the trophy. Maybe I will quickly request Mr. Amit and the entire digital powerhouse team to come in your full power to collect the trophy. Champions of 2025, Digital Powerhouse. Please give some way for the trophy to get on the stage first. Let me tell you, even the Indian team wanted to win this mace, but they have not been able to win. But here today, Digital Powerhouse have won the mace. It is a heavy mace, Amit. Be careful. Yes, yes. And the champion's tag is yet to reach the stage. Yay! Congratulations, Digital Powerhouse, once again. And please pose with the champion's tag for the photographs.
You're not giving anything.
Rick. Request Ashmita from the sports committee, Christy ji, to please come on stage for a sports committee photograph, organizers photograph.